Okay, so I was going to explain what happened yesterday. Yesterday, if you take a look from here, oh, by the way, context, right? So context first. Let me hide everything. With us being in this range, okay, so we had this basic distribution model right here with a final SFP of that low, of that high, I mean. Oh yeah, I forgot that if I draw the first one, everything will appear. Let me manually hide everything. Okay. Uh, and with this SFP, this low becomes weak, so we dropped. We didn't have any much, very much considerable drop, but it was we just went to a very old support resistance flip and a daily vector recovery. That was basically it. And then creating this low, we then SFP'd it right after. So right off the bat, we knew that with that SFP, at least this high would become weak. So it was eventually taken out. And then after that, on some exchanges, MXC for example was one of them, we did SFP this low. So same rule applies. This high becomes weak. Um, on the exchanges that didn't take it out, this served as equal lows and a double bottom pattern, which in a retail way of thinking is in any way a bullish market structure. But with the SFP on MXC at least, I knew that that high was weak as well. So if this high is weak and that one as well, this will, as a consequence, be eventually a target. Then, even after starting a downtrend, we are never able to actually close significant candles with each market structure that we have. The only close that we have was from here, the range from here to there, and from here to there. So these two indicate continuation, but these two indicate a slowing downtrend. So eventually we do reverse, we do take out that high. Um, this tap was again a very old um, support resistance flip, uh, and I don't have it here, but it was also another liquidity grab from way below. Oh wait, maybe I do. No, sorry. In any case, uh, then we eventually came back to this equal lows slash SFP, but we didn't take out this guy. So not only it is now serving as equal lows, but at the same time, taking out only this guy becomes weak, following the same logic as all the other SFPs. Uh, if you have structure like this, and you just do an SFP of the previous low, then the opposing swing point becomes weak. That's basic uh, candle reading market structure. Doesn't necessarily have to happen every time. Just like nothing in trading happens 100% of the time. But it is a nice rule to follow, um, according to how frequently it happens, right? So, following that idea, the moment that we created these 4-hour vectors, we at least knew that it was very probable to recover at least a part of them. And the main and probably safer target for a retracement would be for this middle line of the vector. Even some people include only the body, that can also be accounted for. But I did like the middle line just because it represented going to a place that was in the past a support and resistance flip, and you can either see it from that high or this high, and we had just tapped it. So from this moment on, we cannot have such a impartial bias. We need to think that it's possible to go to both sides. And following that idea, I didn't even check indicators like RSI and stuff. But let me take a look. Well, at least in this case, this is not a divergence. But from this low to this, it is. Here, as you can see, that low is slightly higher, while this low is clearly lower. And let me take a look, comparing. Okay, yeah, comparing from previous lows. This is just an for now at least. Even if it is very shallow, this is a very slight uptrend on the RSI. So even looking at traditional indicators, this is not yet bearish in terms of divergences on a more higher time frame, such as the 4-hour. And we do have a single print that wasn't activated, wasn't triggered, I mean. So when we tapped this, we did have a nice retracement, and we continued to go up, but this wasn't tapped. About yesterday, events, specifically more for you, to you, sorry. Yesterday, going into the 5-minute first. So our main idea was for the give me a second. Our main idea was for whatever range was created during the Asia session, which in this case was this consolidation. This was the part where we went sideways for longer. Whatever range was created in the Asia session, to do a TR pocket and hope for either a PO3 to the downside, to the downside, which would be like this is the accumulation pattern. We would reach these levels first, and after that go down, or the other way around. So accumulate first, reach these levels first, and only then come up, right? So the moment that we actually, sorry, didn't want to delete that. The moment that we reacted to this zone, this range over here, and we had, in this case, by the way, we did have, as you can clearly see, lower low here, higher low there. In this case, from this moment on,